Sunderland head into the first Teesway derby on Monday evening, looking for a victory to consolidate their great start to the season and to the life under former Borough boss Tony Mowbray. At a time when Borough are down in the 20th position in the championship standings, Sunderland are in the top 10 as Tony Mowbray looks to build on his positive start to life in the Stadium of Life dugout. Hello and welcome everyone to the Black Cats Worldwide as we take a look at Middlesbrough vs Sunderland match preview. Sunderland fans were not necessarily expecting former Borough boss Tony Mowbray to be named as the replacement of Alex Neil. However, a clinical second half display against Rotherham United, leading to a 3-0 win, has gone some way to convincing supporters that he can bring success to the Black Cats. Mowbray opted to retain the 3-4-1-2 formation which was used under Neil, and Jack Clarke and Ross Stewart were able to showcase their talents and growing confidence in contributing to all three goals, as Sunderland just blew away Rotherham United 3-0 last week. Actually, in the midweek. Sorry. The latter now has 5 strikes and 3 assists to his name, and Sunderland will be contenders to win any match, while the Scot remains in his current form. Sunderland have lost their last 5 matches against Borough, with their most recent success coming by a 2-1 scoreline in the FA Cup back in 2012, 10 years ago. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. Yeah. If we talk about Middlesbrough this season, before the start of the season it was taken for granted that Middlesbrough were going to be contenders for the promotion, with Chris Wilder having their funds and freedom to put together his own squad at the Riverside Stadium. However, with just 6 points coming from 7 games, he is aware that he must start getting regular victories on the board to get the club back into the mix at the top of the table. In true championship style, no team in the division have found any consistency across the opening weeks of the season, providing Borough with a window of opportunities to catapult themselves up the division. But nevertheless, Wilder knows that a 4th league defeat of the season in the derby will lead to more criticism of a squad which remains full of quality. Middlesbrough have been winless in the last 4 games, with 2 draws and 2 defeats. Whereas Sunderland have won their previous fixture and in the last 4 games have won 2 and lost and draw the others. So if we talk about the team news for Sunderland, it's gonna be exciting to see whether or not Tony Mowbray picks any of the new signings that were showcased in the midweek game. Abdullah Ba, Edward Mitchell, and Ahmed Diallo. They could all feature, but I'd say that they might be featuring among the replacements. Providing that he encounters no injury issues, Mowbray is likely to stick with the Sunderland 11 from the Rotherham fixture, which was the preferred Sunderland 11 that has been playing for the last few games, with Patterson in the goal, O'Nien, Bath and Sirkin at the back with the back 3, Gooch, Neil, Evans and Clarke in the middle, with Pritchard in the middle of the midfield, and Stewart and Sims up front. That seems to be the more preferred option for all the Sunderland bosses. That seems to be the more preferred option, and that seems the system which Sunderland plays well this season in this 3-4-1-2 formation. So if I were to give my verdict over this game, I'd say it's going to be a tough game, considering the derby and away derby against Middlesbrough. We haven't won against Middlesbrough in the league since 2009, I guess. So it's going to be tough. I'd say I'd take a draw, but I'd say that Sunderland, with the form they're showing, and Middlesbrough with the form they are showing, I'd say Sunderland should look to win, and probably will, with maybe 2-1 or 1-0, something like that. But Sunderland is going to win. So, with the goals coming from Ross Stewart, of course, and maybe from Alex Pritchard this time. He hasn't scored, has he? I don't think so. He's scored this. I don't think so. He's scored so far this season. So he's due for goals, and he's gonna score 1 or 2. He's gonna score at least 1, and he's gonna score a goal. So that's about it in this video. Please do like, share, subscribe to the Black Cats Worldwide, and we'll see you in a while. And as always, how are the lads, and fuck the Max.